we're live. We're back. Let's see what's going on here. We've got. Where are we? We are still on the Earth-like planet. It's Saturday. Good afternoon, everybody. Is the sun coming up or going down? I don't know which. The solar panel is still banged up. We need to repair that. And I made a little bit of a decision on what we're going to do down here. I put all the piping in facing outward so that we've got a little bit of greebling visibility here on the side of the base, something decorative. And we've got two large spaces here underground to figure out what to put in. We've got the under the garage, and we've got the under the base proper. I figured we would move the batteries and any computers or anything down here just to protect them from anything up top, stray pieces, anything falling on us. And we're going to put the landing pad out this way, going out. That'll give us a chance to give us enough space, easy access to the conveyor system, and also cantilever the landing pad a little bit. Now, we're going to need power, and we've unlocked, luckily, rotors and hinges. We still haven't unlocked pistons, so we can't do any mining with it. But since we have to rebuild the solar panels, now's a good time to move the tower. And I think rather than taking a chance that the base takes any damage and the solar panels go with it, let's move them over a few blocks. Let me see, do I have any steel plates on me? No, let's go grab a couple steel plates and just do a little bit of thinking it out here. Yeah, that's more than enough. So if we come out this way with the platform, which we could use the beams on, and then conveyors are at the same level as the pipes, so we could put a junction here, a T, come out through this wall, link in with the pipes, and then come out to the connector out here. That'll give us a place to build. And then we could put the beams here, like this. That will give us, a bit of a lift. Because if the piping comes across here, the conveyor connector is going to go here, which means we want the base floor and stuff to be up here. So now do we build from here? Yeah, why not? Let's come out 10, 2, 3, 4, 5. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco. Okay. That gives us 10. And then we can put an angle out here. And then are we going to come over 10? Well, let's come over to whatever this is. We're one inside the building here, right? Are we? Yeah, we're one inside. I do realize a lot of this is framed. And I mean, hey, nothing wrong with having it decorative. Come across so we don't miss over this way. Oh, wrong way. All right. 1, 2. Reminder, the server is open for everybody that wants to join Intense Summer Heat. I can assure you that this build will be here until at least U.S. Labor Day. For previous mentioned, it's the summer camp Intense Summer Heat server, so it will be here for the summer. What is the last day of summer in the U.S. in North America? I forget. But that's when back to school starts. And although I don't have a school to go back to, we do have some people in the family that will be starting school. And, that will be a good time for us to remind them what's the priority, gaming or school. And obviously it's gaming. No, it's school. It's school, that's the priority. So we can come down from here a little bit. 7. Let's get that. And into the voxels. Okay, did we come in one? Yeah, we came in one. Okay. 3 and 4. Okay, let's see how this looks. That's not bad at all. I mean, that's... All right, it lines up. There's plenty of space. We can certainly work with that. 7. Give me that angle again. That is here. And do we have a bigger angle on these things? Is it just the 45s? Slopes, 2 by 1. There we go. There's a 2 by 1. So that's what we want. We want the 2 by 1 that comes out a little bit. Like to there. And we can work with that. Okay, so now what? That's not going up, is it? No, it's not. Yeah, see, we want to go up. And that ain't going to do it. No, it is not. So then we need to go back to this one. And go up that way. Is this going to wind up hitting the whole building? I don't know. We're going to find out in a few minutes. That is not the effect we're looking for. I do not think we're doing this right. We might wind up scrubbing this. That's what we're looking for. I ain't going to put that piece there. Yeah, this way touching is not the right way. That's why we have to go back to this one. Wrong way. Come on, man. Pay attention. 3 by 2. There's the tip. There's the base. Okay. That goes back to here. And then here. That is very hinky. That is not an angle at all. All right, get rid of that nonsense. You're building like you never built before. Yeah, well, I mean, what I'm looking to do is... the piece has got to be in here. Okay, come out from here. We want to come up at an angle that goes up. Okay, well, give us an angle. Go from here. Is it this? No, it's not. And it's... It's got to be the tip. That's the only other piece we have. The halves, half slope is only a half piece. And then we're back at the junctions. Yeah, that is the only thing we can do. So, that's messed up. Okay, that continues that bottom angle. Okay, now, let's put a top angle on here. Yeah, where? Is that it? We can just do it as 2? We got to be able to link these together to make some sort of connection. You know, if you're going to type out a message, you should type it out properly. Trying to. There you go. Okay, there's your message. All right, now, how do we put... okay, that doesn't do it. Yeah, see, we don't get the bottom piece. You got to go back to the base. And when you go to the base, we get this, which does not line up. This lines up, but it doesn't line up on the top. Wow. Is this just a 2 without a connector? I mean, we could do that. I mean, that would look like this. There's the piece. There's the connector. We ran out of plates. Let's go grab a batch, a couple more. How are we on food and water, by the way? Food, water, sleep, all doing good. Okay. Get rid of the scrap. Give me 100 of these. Yeah, this is plenty big for us to build a small shuttlecraft. Okay. All right, so there's your support. We can't do one over here because it'll be snow covered, but we could do one back. See, this doesn't touch the side. So it is just out this way. Huh, that is weird. I mean, if we figure out how to do it later, we'll come back out and adjust it. All right, let's try getting the connector going. Are we going to put it in the middle? Or how wide is this thing? I mean, we just built it, but 1, 2, 3. You lost count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. You made it an even number. Ugh. Yeah, even number. Well, then pick one. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so we're putting it in here. All right, we need a conveyor junction. This one. And we need a T. Conveyor tube. All right, reinforced conveyor tube. Curved. Nope, we need the. There it is, T junction. Okay. So they're coming in this way, and we want it going out the other way. That is the only way it can go. Because otherwise, yeah, we have to have the piece going this way. Yeah, that is the only way it can go. All right, so there's one. So then we need conveyor tubes going outside. Conveyor tube, there they are. Okay. We doing the same thing with the pipe visible on the bottom? Yeah, because we want to be able to see it out here. So we'll put them on the bottom. Okay. So that's visible on the bottom. And we can't do any more out here until because otherwise we'll lose visibility to those pieces. All right, let's grab, well, we can start welding these up with these plates as we bring them out here. How'd you run out of steel that quick? Oh, it's all scrap from the wall. That's what we're carrying. Yeah, everything that we do here gets turned into scrap. So it is definitely a, ship capturing is going to be more challenging because we got to bring a bag of spare parts with us. We can't just grind down a console chair, use the same parts that we stole from the enemy, and convert it back into our ship. That's just not going to work. I mean, it does present an extra challenge, but those are what we're looking for. All right, steel plates. Why are you welding up the outside first? Well, that's what we put down first. Okay. Ba-da-da-da-da. All right, repair what we took out. Now we're on the new stuff. And we continue this way. Let's see, where are we? Yeah, we have upgraded our welder and our grinder. We have not gotten an upgraded drill yet. I mean, it's been upgraded to a tier 1 there. But I thought we were going to go up a level. Apparently not. Yeah, now that I see that, I'm just thinking that. Like, I thought we were going. No, I guess we're at the same level. We need more parts. All that one's done. Let's see if we get the inside done. Da, 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 da. Okay, so we've reestablished out here, and they're green, both sides. Yep. All right, now we'll build out to here. Okay, we have any steel plate? Yeah, we do. All right, so let's come out. What do you think? 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we'll do a curve that goes up. Reinforced curved conveyor tube. Okay. Which side do you want to be visible on? I guess this side. Is that the only way to do it? Yeah, that's, and it's visible on this side. Okay, visible over here. All right, that means, so we put a connector down here. 3, 4, 4. You just had it. 4. There you go. Okay, number 4. Connector. All right. And it's ton of steel plate demand. All right, let's get the connector built. It says it's all. Yeah, build planner lied. So here's the other thing with build planner. When you pull stuff, see how it's letting me withdraw. And if you come over here, we get more because it pulls from one base, one grid. Okay, all components. Yeah, we're all done. And are we green? We are green. Okay. Now, let's start laying out a, did we finish over here? Let's get this part out of the way. Yeah, no, by our count now, we're going to need a lot of steel. How much steel? I have no idea. Just a lot. So, we don't need this. We just need a bunch of steel plate. Do we have more steel plate built already? There should be a ton of it all around. It's just scattered. We're using those small cargo containers. We never upgraded to build a bigger one. Okay. Are we doing that thing with the, you know, that thing? Yeah, what thing? What is it called? You mean the thing with the merge blocks? Yeah, that's it. Well, I mean, since you know it so well, obviously we're going to do it. Yeah, the whole point of doing that is when you come in for a landing, you don't bang up where you're landing because there's a little bit of protection around it. If you've got beams in here, why are you doing these? Ah, that's a good point. Yeah, let's get rid of all these and do half blocks or plates? No, half blocks. Check the structural integrity. Which one's better, a half block or a plate? That's a good point. Half block or a plate? Okay, two half blocks. Light armor, half block. Okay, we'll build them like this, and they give us, what do they give us? They give us 1200 integrity. Okay, what does a full block give us? 2500. So half of the integrity. All right, what does a plate give us? We could put a plate in here like this, and it gives us 500. So obviously that's not acceptable. But gives you most visibility to the beams. Yeah, that is a something to take into consideration. Um, I mean, how important is that visibility? Well, is there a way that we could? What do we need the plates for? Well, we need them to put lights on for the landing. Okay, what else? Um, what's the integrity on those blocks for lights? 8. Um, these guys. Searchlight, light panel, rotating, corner light. You know, the new ones. They do not show up. Seriously, the embedded lights don't show up. Um, is it embedded light? There's a bed that's embedded. Inset. That's an inset. Let's see if it's under inset light. Da, 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 da. Inset LCD. Inset light. There it is. All right, why didn't it come up under the light group? What's its strength? 2600. Well, we definitely want to do those because that lets us put in our runway lights. Light emitting diodes. Wow. We haven't made any of those. Can we make them? Let's try. Production. The basic assembler. Subcomponents. Don't see them here or here. Are they over here? They are not. Scavenger bot material. Production. I large. So we cannot make brass, flash powder, chlorine, magnesium, potassium. Is it a subcomponent? I guess we need a full assembler. Wow. So we cannot make these blocks. And we can't even put them in as a starter piece because the light emitting diode is the first block. Ouch. I had plans to use those around the whole base as to take care of some of the lighting problems at night. I didn't know we couldn't make them. Well, damn. You just want to put a regular block in its place, then we take it out later? I mean, we could do that. Well, then it goes back to the question of, do we use the half blocks? Or do we use a beam? Well, what does a beam give us? Number 7. 7. 1900. Well, no, it would be a straight beam. Here's a beam block. Put it in this way. I guess let's just do that. That's, okay, well, let's figure out where it's going. How are you out of so much energy so quick? Well, you've been welding. Oh, that's right. Yeah, because we're using that elite welder, and we're burning up more power. That's what we're doing. All right, let's go. Full power. All right, let's see if we can put a beam block on this. 2 and 7. Can we put it here? That would be flush with the connector. The whole point was we wanted to be slightly depressed so they don't touch. That's why we need those merge blocks. Yeah. Which we're going to find. Let's try putting them in merge. They're not merge blocks. It's called, What are they called? No, they're merge. No, they're not merge blocks. They're called. I always forget the freaking names of these things. Look under armor blocks. See if we can find them. They're used for. Why do I always forget their name? I don't know. It's consistently a block whose name we forget. I mean, it's not. Yes, we can definitely up our defenses with obviously not this, but the Gatling guns and an autocannon turret. What are those blocks called? I mean, they're large. Yeah, but they're what are you gonna do? Scan through every block in the game? I'm pretty sure we've unlocked them. I mean, the chances are we might not have. That's a good point. Yeah, if we haven't unlocked them, they're not going to show up here. We got to find a. Oh, unlock a blocks. That speaks of it. Yeah, let's go get that blueprint that we never opened up. They're in here under. What are they under? It's look for a data pad. We're looking for any data pad and see what its name is. Okay, here we go. All right, so we've got GPS points. GPS points. Mission side operatives. I mean, I don't know why you're keeping them. There we go, blueprints. All right, do a search for blueprint. None come up. Now go find it again. Well, what is it called then? It's the next container down. Here it is. Blueprint. Okay. This gives us a sound block and a jukebox. Well, I guess we're going to learn jukeboxes today. Here's another one. This gives us cargo containers. That one we already know. Okay, do we have any others? I think that's just it. We got, yeah, let's get rid of these things. Troll base, delete. We got this thing, a rover relic. I thought we were going to be going to that. We never got back in time. Scorpion Ridge is where we got, I guess, the jukebox. No idea where that is. Okay. So let's get, go do it on the ground so you don't dig up the base. All right, drop the blueprint on the ground. Grab your drill. Data has been decrypted. We can now make jukeboxes. I know Kung Fu. Yeah, it's that level of excitement. Oh, so yeah, so back to the down here thing. We can make this to happen. Well, that's very unglamorous. The bottom of the warehouse. No, don't do that. If you're going to move the solar panel off of here, then let's make the hab up here. Then it's got a gorgeous view. It'll also be the first to get shot at. Think so? Yeah, because the whole reason we're moving the solar panel. So if you make this your hab and you put a bed and a cryo chamber up here, you're gonna anything that attacks the base, it's gonna hit the roof and take it out. I mean, that's not a reason to live in a hole in the ground. That's a reason to put up 2 more turrets. You think so? Yeah, I think we should move let's move the base housing stuff up here. I mean, it'd be cooler with a big roof up here looking down into it. Well, then that's it. I mean, really? We're going to put a rec room down here? We'll make this move the batteries down here. and leave room for the computer control room or anything. And it's got a view looking out, a view under the landing pad. And then if you put the hab stuff in here, it's got a corner view. Yeah, I'm not that sold on that plan. I mean, that's your view. I mean, you could even do floor to ceiling windows at that point. I mean, it's not a bad view. I mean, I guess that's the smarter way to do it. Yeah, and less likely the chance that you log in and you're dead. All right, well, we'll put the hab stuff down here. All right, so that's the hab side of the base. Yeah, I guess so, unless we get a different opinion. All right, and this is your landing pad. Yep, and we still haven't found the name of those blocks. And they're not merge blocks. They're something. Do a search for corner. All blocks, corner. They're definitely in that concept. Because there's a lot of corner blocks. Yeah, that didn't help us. Here it is. There it is. Blast door. Jesus, why can't you not remember the name of them? I don't know. Just always seem to forget it. I mean, it's not a block we use all the time. Okay, so here's where you always mess this up. You don't put the red blocks down. That's the corner. Yeah, but we need the blast door edge, which you can't put in because it's not going that way. All right, so let's go back to our beams. Number 7. So we're going to put a beam right here. Take this one out. Okay, now we need a T. Nope, other way. There's your T-junction. Okay. We're out of steel plate. Well, that's going to affect building girders and beams. You know, it'd be really nice if you'd move this stuff to where it's, in the same place. Yeah, well, if we build cargo containers, we can start doing some sorters. Sorter for ore to the refinery. Make sure that's right the way? Yes, yes it is. Okay, so now, don't fall off. We need the regular beam. There it is. Okay, come over here. 1, 2, 3. Okay, now go back to that blast door. Is it blast door? Yeah, blast door. Okay, so there's the edge that way. You put an edge here. Yeah, it needs something to attach to going this way. So over here, it's a corner. No, that's the wrong way. Is it this corner? We need it to line up. Yeah, that doesn't line up. Bring it here. No, you need the inverted corner. There it is. Okay. Yeah, that's the one. See, the blast door grabs onto that corner and it lines up. Okay, now give us the blast edge. That's this one. And over here. Okay, now give us the inverted corner again. Not too far. Not too far. Okay, and then a edge. Okay. Now, what this gives us is a depression in here so that when you come in to land on the connector, you don't smack into all the other stuff around it. And there's a lot of blocks on this. What's these things' strength? 13,000. Wow. All right, we're looking for steel plates. Lots of them. Um, we're gonna have enough? No, queue up a couple thousand more. A couple thousand more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. There you go. Okay. Now, how are people getting out here to this landing pad? You haven't even built the ship yet that lands here. No, we haven't. Form over functionality. Da 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 da. Okay. Building crazy in space. All right, let's see what we got. All these are done. That one's done. Oh, we can do these going out. Okay, so we got a path this way. Steel plates. I thought we queued up a ton of these. Where did they all go? This cargo container is not full enough. Yeah, it really is full. And you've got 4 of them already. And they're all various amounts of junk in them. How much iron? So you got 3,700 here. Not that much there. Another, so it brings you to 4,000. And you're gonna have to go back on iron runs. I thought we had so much freaking iron already pulled in here. There's another 4,000. So we're at almost 10,000. Yeah, but you just queued up. How much? 33,000 iron needed for iron. Oh man, I miss not having a mining drill. Yeah, you're building like somebody with a mining drill. All right, let's get this piece out of here and get this side squared off because we don't want this thing to fall apart on us. Okay, there's your, and then we need a T. Slope, here's your T. Turn it around. Okay. All right, so now there's 2 attachment points to this stuff over here. You need more steel plate, and we gotta go this way. So let's put our T right here. And let's go get some steel plate. Oh, we need more iron. We need a lot of it. A crazy amount of it. And we can't automate it. We don't have a flyer. Well, we can't automate it because not only do we not have a flyer, but we don't have a. All right, make sure these are all done. They are. And this guy's done. All right. Give us a connector. A T connector. There it is. All right, regular blocks coming this way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So now we've got. All right, the bottom one is attached to the conveyor system, and they've got a lot of strength to them. They've got 3,700 for integrity. And then we've got the merge blocks. Okay. All right, here's the problem. Okay, what if we fill this with catwalks? That could look pretty cool, but it doesn't get us light. Yeah, that's why I wanted to use those light blocks. Well, until we get most likely a full assembler. That's why we can't make them. We don't have a full assembler. The basic one can't make it. I would say let's do the catwalks. Have we lined those up yet? We did, number 3. Okay, what would that look like? A lot of construction comps. Well, we should have a ton of those. I mean, I think we queued up a ton of them. Let's see. So here's where the catwalks are okay for us. We could put railings out here as part of the catwalks. That's kind of cool. Yeah, it gives us a bit of a like an overlook kind of thing. Yeah, see, they're never what I want. You know, like that would be neat with it. But this gives us anchor points all the way around. It also limits the size of the ship you're going to land here. I mean, it doesn't really. We could just have a... I mean, you figure landing gear and the connector. Okay, but then what are we doing out here? Just do the straight catwalk without the railing. This one. Yeah, like this. And now we have a whole landing pad landing area. Oh, look at that, another point to attach. Yeah, what we want to avoid is something lands here, does some stupid damage, and it takes apart the whole walkway. Like that I just put in the wrong spot. Because it's easy to do. How close are you gonna come to the connector? Well, you'll notice that you can't build it on top of the merge block. Not merge block, blast door. Yeah. I would leave it. You gonna leave it around it? I mean, you're just gonna keep constantly falling if you leave a gap. We'll have to clean that up in a few seconds because you're not leaving that stray piece down there. And you know what? This will help the snow get off the landing pad. Oh, look at that. We've thought of an ecological system. Yeah, we don't have to come out here and sprinkle salt. It will just fall. Well, that won't just freeze over when wet. That's a good point. Yeah, because the wind will blow through it from underneath. And then because of that, okay. So we don't fall anywhere on these. No, we don't. And it does let us walk right onto them. So we're not dealing with like a lip trip hazard kind of thing. So, all right, well, that works out. You gonna do that one? You did that one. Yeah, I guess we should. What number was that? 4 or 5? Okay. What color are you gonna paint this? I think it might wind up getting painted like a red and white. Just so there's some sort of like a block pattern going into here. You know, if you're going to consolidate this video down to a build short, you might want to do something that lets us know when we're editing later, when the build process starts. No, because I just talked over it. I mean, it worked out okay. How much are you going to need for this? So what is this? 8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's 10 by 10. So that's 100. So you're going to need 2,000 comms, 800 girders, 400 girders. I think we got that. Yeah, you know what? I'd rather you build a welding ship and weld this stuff up than do this by hand. I mean, this is not critical. All right, so we have enough now to build a flyer. Yeah, we do. Okay, how do you get the flyer connected? Make sure this thing is on auto lock. Auto lock. There's not an auto lock. I mean, it's on. It's auto lock is not enabled, so it's not going to disconnect. And if you came over here with a connector right now, 3, number 4. Okay, give me we want a small connector. Okay, so this is going to be your first block that you're going to build. Okay. And you build this and it drops. Hey, look at that. See, it's not attached. You didn't do it right. But we can do this because we can move things. We don't need to play that game. What were you trying to grab? Oh, you just need computers. What are you carrying? Oh, all those construction comps. Oh, let's get rid of them. I mean, that's easy. Okay. All right, so this is the start of your new ship. What are we calling it? You know, that's the most important part of any ship. Okay, we're going to call it Eagle 1. Seriously? Yeah, Eagle 1. Okay, so now let's grab it, put it into the fixed rotation mode. We want it as level as possible. All right, now bring it over, and let's lock it into place. There you go. We now have the start of our new ship. That just feels like you're cheesily cheating that system. Okay, so number 3, we need a number 5 connector. Small conveyor tube. The thing you're looking for is not in here at all. Is it over here? Conveyor junction. Yeah, we don't want a junction, we want a... There you go. That'll get us up into the ship. Is that really what you want? You want to be up and... Well, we want to at least be 1 block up. We need a little bit of breathing room. Yeah, I know. We're all... You've only put down 1 block, and we're already regretting the design of this thing. Yeah, we need some ground clearance. And we need the landing gears to have enough room that they're hitting the ground here next to it. You can always lift off once you have the thing built, and then hover, and then take this connector off and drop it down 1 or 2 if you need to. Well, then you can't build the landing gears. Yeah, put that bigger piece in. We can always take that out later. All right, Just give me some interior plates and some regular plates. Are we still making? Oh, well, we better be. We can't be out of iron ingots already. Holy cow. Ingots. What is all the stuff that's in here that's sucking up space? Well, a lot of cobalt. Yeah, but how much is that taking up? It's only taking up 120 liters. What's taking up all the space in here? It's just adding up. It's a lot of little stuffs. Would be this. Why'd you queue up so many large steel tubes? I don't know. Don't we need them for this? No, you need girders and small steel tubes. Why would we have queued? Do we need them for the solar panels? That might be why we queued them up. Well, I mean, if we're going to move, when we go to move to large cargo containers, we'll put a little tank farm out here, a little storage farm, where the ore is going out to an ore container that feeds back into an assembler, that feeds back into ingots, that feeds back into. So you've got ores, input to ores, that goes to a refinery, which is ingots. That then feeds into an assembler, which feeds out to storage. So you got ores, ingots, and stuff. So I mean, I could do a small. Then if you're going to build lots, you got to build 3 large containers, and then you need a hydrogen storage. We don't have hydrogen engines. Yeah, good point. So you need at least 3 tanks out here, and you need 3 different conveyor lines running out to them if you're going to be building any type of storage. I mean, there's this, which is just throw it in a box. This is a junk drawer. But yeah, we are out of ore. Holy cow. I thought we had like 15, 20,000 iron ingots built up. I cannot believe we ran out already. Man, that's not having a miner is brutal. Well, we're not mining stone. I mean, unless it's nighttime and we're here, we're not mining stone. At this point, go grab those iron craters that are nearby. Just to take them. That's crazy talk. Let's at least get the frame of this thing built 3 before we commit ourselves to the madcap world of yeah. So we got this. What is this guy's integrity? 1140. This one's 590. This thing's 1130. So we're doing better with this. Okay. Now, so we're in the ship. Okay, so we're in the ship, and we're going to put one of these things. Okay, why? Well, because that lets us feed. Is that the cockpit going that way? Which way's front and back? Which way's front and back? We don't know. We don't know which way's front and back. Okay, this way's front. Okay. What are you using for a cockpit? You know what? We don't know. Do you not have steel plate on you? Yeah, we have steel plate. Why can we not build this armor block? Because you can't attach to that? we can attach here. Yeah, but you can't attach to that. Ow. Yeah, Al's right. Okay, so let's get a conveyor junction in then. Okay, so this way is front. Storage is back that way. Okay, so this way's front. Now what? Well, we can put a floor on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, are we building a cockpit or are we using one? You know, it's funny because I'm here talking with my hand, and the block is over here. And as I was talking, it was placing a block. It was like, how did my hand get on the camera? I don't know. Let's figure it out. So this is the front. Yeah. All right. So we need at least 2 containers back here. We're gonna do 3. So 3. Yeah. There's your medium, and there's your large. How much does this hold? 15,600. All right, so 15,000. This is 3,000. 922. So if we do 3 mediums going down the sides, like straight back, that gives us more room underneath to put atmospheric lift. That one doesn't line up. Yeah, these are large barn doors on both sides. 2 and 3. Okay. We don't need a connector because you got one down there. There's no way we're going to have enough lift to carry a large. And, you know, when you're building something, you shouldn't put more storage on it than you can carry. Because if you put storage on it, I'm going to fill it. And then when I go to fly, I can't. And that's not a good plan. Whoa, when did that come in? Security outpost, 6 kilometers. Yeah, but where is it? It is... Where is the mine? That's another freaking thing right at the mine. Why does stuff keep spawning at the mine? I realize it's a big open field over there, but... So what, we can't mine until it goes away? Yeah, it's not a good plan. Well, we can finish some planning here. Are you using those fans? I'm going to try to. I mean, they look cool. They're very sci-fi. All right. Are we doing a cockpit up here? You know, I prefer to be able to... I prefer having somewhere to move into. Even just for a little shuttle to get around. You know, my thought is if it has a door, you should be able to get to it. And what cockpits do we even have unlocked? 6. I guess ship stuff is going here. We don't have any unlocked. We seriously don't have any cockpits unlocked? I mean, we got this thing. There's a bunch of gaps in it. Wow. Yeah, no, we don't. Put that back over there. Put this one here. Let's see. We know there's industrial. It's not there. We know there's the latest DLC blocks. And, we could do LCDs. Those we could build. Yeah, what's the large grid variant of it? What is its strength? Just out of curiosity. 1136. Where would you put those? Well, we'd have to put like an arrow or something on them. You know, the one like into the... How you can make the LCDs blink? Good point. So yeah, we don't have... So you're definitely going to have to put something down here. So come out through 2, 1, 2, and give me 2 control seats. Come up 2 more. So we got room for glass, and then we'll put a nose on it. Okay, where are you going to build your control seat? And there is like no structural integrity in this at all. I mean, you're just asking to touch the ground and lose your whole floor. Yeah, that's why you need a lot of these things on small grid. Okay. That's also why you don't put them close to the ground, so there's no reason to touch the ground. All right, well, give me a cockpit then. Where'd you put it? Here. So we can go with control seat, the rover cockpit, the buggy cockpit, or the saddle cockpit. How can we not make a basic control seat? We got to be able to make something. Chair. Control. No, here's one. Control station. That's the console modules. That you can't use to drive the ship, though. Wow. Well, I'm not a particular fan of these because these are used on every vanilla ship, and you can't build them on small grid. You can only build them on large grid. Damn. We don't have any small grid. No, we do not. 8. So, yeah, and it even looks better on large grid. Then you've got saddle cockpit compact. You can do, what can you do? You can do this thing, the control seat. We need to build one of these on the base. We haven't built one yet. Well, we talked about making this your operations center down here. The thing with the horrible view. Well, let's put one in right here. Well, if this is the glass, give yourself 1 block to maneuver around. How did this turn into building a control seat on the base? Well, it turned into we're out of iron. We're struggling not to go, not to find ourselves suckered into going iron mining. Plus, it's foggy. We can't go iron. Whatever. That's pretty lazy. We need guess go with the chair. It's our only real choice. Yeah, see, you're not walking in between these. Like, there's not enough room here for two of those. That's freaking crazy. I know you would think that there's a lot more room on these things, but there's not. And you need like 2 blocks to be able to. Well, here's the center of your ship, right here. So if you put it out here, you're going to need 2 more blocks all across to make sure that you can get in and out of this thing. Which now means that your sleek little shuttle is this freaking wide. Why do you need 2 blocks? Here's why. Because you get stuck. I mean, it's not something you would think that happens, but it does happen. You get stuck in in between the wall and the seat if you don't have enough space to maneuver around. That's why some people just build the cockpits, because then they're not. You pick the wrong. There you go. Don't do that again. You get stuck and then you can't maneuver around the wall. You wind up having to jetpack into the thing. And then you can't. Oh, that's just barely moving around. All right, we'll get the floor built at least. So we know where we got to put glass in. We haven't built any engines yet. Yeah, I know. Okay, so how are you going to get around in this thing? Where is that door? Get rid of the bed down here. No, that's a... Okay. There's the ship stuff. That's the base stuff. So... Door. I know we've made doors. Or we've ground them down. Yeah, there's the blast door mod. If we'd have remembered it was called a blast door. Okay. Well, that actually almost works. Yeah, we could put a little slopes something there. Yeah, go to this door. That gets us inside here. How are you getting up there? Well, you might just have to hop up. Yeah, I'm not thrilled with that. Yeah, I'm not either. Especially with this extra height. And there are no small grid stairs. What about a ladder? Is there a ladder that goes small grid? No, that's just that's, yeah, change that block over. Stairs. We haven't unlocked. It's under ladders. Is that all of them? Yeah. Okay. So now we do have a small grid ladder. That's a bit ungainly. Yeah, and how are you going to get off the thing? And it is literally the only small grid thing in that block. Because outside of that, you've got, all right, you've got the, oh man, you're out of food and water. Hurry up, man. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Don't frickin' die on me here. How are you standing here next to a giant frickin' apple tree and you're starving to death? Because you're not paying attention. That is just... Yeah, that's why you gotta have the game sounds turned on. If the game sounds aren't turned on, you're dying out here. Okay. Grab another drink and then throw them back in here. Okay. Back to your crazy planning here. Well, that's a reason to drop it down a step lower. I mean, I guess so. Well, we're not going to tear all this up, because that'll require us to tear all this up to reattach it. So we'll stick with this, and then we'll move to the, once we get the engines on it, then we'll rebuild the connector. And that will lower the door down to get up into this thing. Because we can't always assume we'll have the jetpack to get up here. Okay, and this lets us move around, which is a big deal. Okay, so now you're in here on your little flight deck, then what? Well, we got plenty of space back here for some sort of aerodynamic wing, because we're going to need a wing. Otherwise, we'll explode from aerodynamic physics in the game. Yeah, so that'll let you build some type of slope coming out. Put the landing gears on, and then plenty of space for batteries and engines. I wonder if we can use the well, the solar panels. What can we build on small grid solar panels? Colorable and the colorable angles. I wonder if we can build those as a wing. You know, will it give us that as a surface? Try that again. That's too far forward. You can't come back one unless there's a block there. Well, that's going to interfere with us walking around. Because if you do that, you're still too far forward. You got to come back too. Try it now. Okay, so there's your forward wing. You leave this open so we can come underneath the thing to get in here. You put your landing gear over here. Yeah, our only way inside the vehicle can't be jetpack. we got a plan for um, um, well, if this is all enclosed, oh, that's a really good point. Yeah, we could enclose all this. Um, put the batteries. If we enclose it, then we could have a second door on this passageway here. Hmm, good point. Yeah. And then that lets us do this. Just keep coming back with this wing surface then. Come back to here. Um, let's see how bad it turns out. I mean, the worst they can do is turn out horribly ugly. That's, all right, so then this is the floor compartment of our ship. Does that cover all of this? Look at that. Yes, it does. Oh, wow. How freaking convenient. Well, then I guess that's good luck on our part. And that gives us all this surface down here to put in lift. Because, I mean, we don't need a lot of maneuverability, but we definitely do need lift. And since our connector's on the bottom, we can put a large Atmo back there. 8. That's there. And then we need the other side angle, which is this one. Make sure it's lined up right. Yep. Okay. Okay, before we go too far with these, did you want these on the bottom edge? No. We could trade out these blocks and make them half slopes. Do we even have that block? Before you grind one out, make sure you have that block. Yeah, we do. We could change them out, trade them in for this. Okay, let's do that. Yeah, that gives us a better connection to the solar panels as a wing. This is why I don't like building in creative. It takes away all the fun and excitement of making these mistakes, and especially with scrap on. Okay, that edge is done. the side solar panel finished. I mean, we're not going anywhere. The weather's horrible. All right, let's see what we got. What can we get rid of? A little bit of scrap. Do we have those in? No, that we have the door in there. All right, let's change all these guys out. Look at that, we're already more sleek and aerodynamic than when we started. Or why are you counting? You just have to go to the end. Yeah, I know. It's just okay. Let's get these welded up. Let's watch our power. Yeah, this gives us a whole floor back here. Okay, so the inside wall to the outside wall is 3 blocks. That lets us put batteries in here. You know, those lightweight objects that every ship wants to fly around. All right, let's check up here. Let's finish the floor. Make sure it's got all its blocks in. Stop dropping blocks in weirdo places. You know, now that I said that it's freaking 3 wide, 3 is only enough to put the battery in. It's not enough to actually access the battery. Oh, yeah, I know. You didn't build it wide enough. Well, we'll have to figure that out. I'm sure there's something we could do. Are the batteries 2 by 3 by 3? Well, you can't walk down a one-way block, one-side block. You find any stray blocks around here?
Energy.
There it is. And fix this one. Okay. So we've got ourselves a very unaerodynamic looking winged solar panel craft here. It's got a door. We don't know how we're going to access it. You are out of power. We don't know how you're going to access it. So that's that's not something to fly with. Holy cow. Yeah, we're going to need... Yeah, what are we going to need? Stop banging the microphone. Well, we need more iron as soon as the weather clears up, which it looks like it has. We need to get over to the iron mine and start bringing stuff back. Why are we... There's no way we're missing construction comps. Okay, cockpit 1. Captain's chair. A door that's 50% that needs construction comps. All this is done. We can get this put together. You know, you haven't built a single engine. I know. It's weird. Are we actually? Yeah, we filled up our inventory. Wow, we're missing construction comps. Now, how are you going to get back here to this thing? Good point. think in the end it's going to be a ladder right here on the back that lets us get up here. And then we walk up into the cockpit. And we can walk over here. So we got plenty of walkable surface. Including the solar panels that we have to. Can we build on a solar panel? No, you cannot. You're out of steel. Oh, no, you have the steel. Yeah, these are not attachable surfaces. I mean, if you built here, we could come down the line. Okay, well, that's what we'll do. We'll chop off a chunk of the solar panels to make sure that we can... What size is a battery? Batteries. Where are they? Number 9. Okay. So here is a 3 by 2 by 3. Okay. So let's put a battery here. Obviously, if we put it here, we can't get past it. That's too little space. But let's do this. We'll put a battery here, and then we'll say this is that's our wall. We cannot get past that. No, we cannot. Okay, so we know that, even sideways. All right. Now, let's do this. Come over here. Because here's the outside. All right, do it one up so we know we can get past it. And let's come down this way. Can we get past this? Yes, we can. All right, well, there's the outside of our craft. The outside walls on the solar panels. It might hurt the solar panel efficiency. Look at that, we're getting power from the base. How many batteries are you going to put on here? I guess 6, 3 on each side. That's right. And then we'll just have to figure out how to come up and over with the canopy. You're going to put another door on this side. I mean, it makes for a great bulkhead. So, yeah, now that you've mentioned it, let's put another door in. Doors. Doop, doop, doop. Doors. Sci-fi sliding door. Okay. You're missing interior plate. All right, go grab some interior plate. Interior plate. Well, we got a lot of steel plate. We need construction comps. We'll get this part in. I mean, at this point, we could put it over there. Yeah, we want full access to come through here. All right, let's go grab our construction comps. You gonna put your 3 batteries in? Yeah. So let's make sure they're gonna line up that way. 6. That seems like a lot of batteries. Do the warfares? You can't see anything with them on this side. And they're still the same 3 by 2 by 3. Like, we get no indicator of anything here. Except for this warning sign. If we do the regular batteries, then we get this. We get a sign we can use. 2 and 3. We don't know if that's going the right direction, so let's just get rid of it right now and make sure. 7. Okay, 9. Make sure we get some symmetry going. All right, so you're 1 in from the edge back here. So one in from the edge. 1, 2, and 3. All right, so we got some batteries. Did we get our construction comps yet? Nope, because we're out of iron. We can't make any more. And batteries, power cells. Do we even have any of those? We have some parts on us. Yeah, but we don't have... I mean, at this point, we're out of iron. So, we're not making anything new. Yeah. We did not have a lot of power cells queued up. Okay. Console seats are done. Doors are waiting for construction comms. Now we start building up batteries. Well, it's still in the queue. Construction comms. Yeah, all the construction comms for this stuff. All right, well, none of this stuff can be built without its construction comms. And you put like 1,000 of them into the floor. Well, that wasn't... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Let's try and finish these guys. Because if we can, at least, again, this is not. This could be a very fun shuttle. I mean, we've given ourselves plenty of storage. We're not over killing ourselves with a large. I mean, that's... Yeah, I am very much a fan that if you give me a cargo container, I am going to fill it. Okay? So don't give me a cargo container that I can't fill and then can't get home. And right now, this thing is is really just the rover without wheels. All right, there's nothing else we can pull here. So let's get in the rover. Make sure we got food and water. All right, we are at 70s. So these do 15. So just take us up to 100. There's emergency stuff in the rover. Steel plates. We got any steel we're stealing? That's interior motors and construction comms. Okay. What else are we steel building? Oh, wait, how much we got? 40. Let's, how far out do you want to go with that solar panel? I would think 10 blocks. Just enough to be, you want to do beams? 2,500 integrity. Yeah. Or 2,500. Yeah, then obviously do the beams. I mean, that's a given. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That is not much of an away from the building. No, it's not. Let's try going a different direction. I mean, we obviously don't want to interfere with trying to land here. Just build up from here. I mean, we're... Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay. Now, we come over here, and this is where we put our rotor. All right, let's make sure we got, so rotors go here. Okay, hinges go here. Okay, are we on 28? We're fine. Okay, so let's get a rotor down. I mean, yeah, so we got a rotor. All right, so here's our rotor. And then here's our hinge. She goes on top. Okay, now let's get them built. And they need construction comps, so we're not building any of that stuff. All right, so yeah, same height, pretty close. It's a little further away from the base. Why did we not build that out of beams going up? Yeah, why do we never build it out of beams going up? That could be... I mean, we've built them out of unfinished frames and stuff. Do we have steel on us to do that? No, we don't. Grab another 100 pieces of steel. Let's see if we can frame this whole thing up. We've got let's build the whole thing out of frames. Actually, we could do what are you doing? There you go. Just attach to it. There you go. Is there something cool we could do with 3 of these? Like what? Well, what happens if you put 3 of these side by side? I don't think they don't make anything interesting. Okay, what if you do? Isn't there a beam block junction? What does that let you do? Yeah, that doesn't look that good. And then you'd have to put T's on each side. And they'd all be hidden. Yeah, you know what I really wanted? I wanted a corrugated steel tube block. All right, so we're going with beams. Okay, 2, 7. Give us the regular beam. There it is. And 2, since we're up here redoing it, we'll go a block higher. Okay. All right, now, give me somewhere to stand. Thank you. All right, now up here, we're going to put a rotor. And then a hinge. Okay. Now here's what we can do with this thing. We can, rotor lock is on. Okay. Hinge lock is on. Okay. Now, are you going directly? Is there any reason not to? I mean, if you put a block there, it's just going to keep you from grabbing the arm directly. Yeah, Just let's, okay. So now we've got the center block, and then we come over 1, 2, 1, 2, and 6, 5, and 6. Okay. How many do we have over there? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. And then we come over here, we do another 6. Yeah, move those out just a little bit. There you go. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that gives you the starting arm of the panel. Okay, and then we'll go from there. All right, let's see how that works. All right, let's where are we on here? Actually, oh, we're out. All right, are you gonna keep this stuff here? Well, we need to figure out how we're attached to it. Because right now we're not. If you take that out, we lose the let's put the base in. I mean, right now, if you delete that, this whole thing is separated. So let's make sure you don't. Let's put a block here and then come over. Okay, so now anything you do with this doesn't affect this tower. All right, now how do we attach down here? Two, one. Can we get a block in there? Not yet. It's not letting us. It's not letting us get a block in there. Okay. That should be enough to do it. Did that? Let's do it upside down. Okay, that attaches to here. And there's our tower. 2, 7. Give me one of those angle beams. Like this. Come over this way. Come to here. And just give me a little bit of protection on that side. Maybe another one here, although we can't see it. 2, 7. You can at least see the piece of it under the snow. There you go. Okay, so now we have. All right, we'll get rid of that now. Then give me a regular beam and a beam angle over here. There you go. There, that's better. Actually, it looks cool. Now we got a place to attach a light or something to it. All right, Let's do some welding of this thing up, just to be safe, because who knows when something's going to attack us or land on us. Yeah, you're just fighting, going out there mining that iron, aren't you? Well, I mean, I'd at least like to make some progress on some things. Go top off the hydrogen before you die. Okay. All right. Yeah, refill that tank. How is this battery charge? Store power stays at 100%. All right, hydrogen tank. All right, let's go get the solar panels rebuilt. A pack of 3 of them. That's one puppy, man, that his other puppy left him. He's been puppy abandoned. Oh no. All right, number 9, solar panels. We're still going with colorable? Sure. Okay, building them as 2s. Yeah. All right, that's a 3. Give me a 2. Where's the centerpiece? Right there. So put it right there. Okay. Put it right there. And right there. Wasn't right. Okay, number 8. Okay, there's your solar panel array. 1, 2. So this is 12 pounds. Yeah, and it's just us here at the base. We shouldn't be using up that much. Okay, so that's 12 panels. You know, if you build those now, they will power the base. Yeah, good point. Even before we start rotating. But it needs, does it say? Yes, it does. It needs construction cones. But we can certainly get rid of all of our girders and our steel plates and get these started a little bit. So let's go check for girders and solar cells. Is that really? No, we didn't finish welding. Yeah, finish welding. Okay, we can clean all these out. All right, we got something a little cooler looking. Okay. Let's deposit all these scraps and then give us all the solar panels we have already built on the base. Solar. 11. 11. We gotta have more than that. Oh, we need a cargo container for gravel. So we need 4 large cargo containers or ingots, components, gravel. And the gravel comes out of the refinery process. There's some more. Okay, we do not have a lot of solar panels. Girders. How many of those we got? 2. Seriously? Holy cow. What's in production? These batteries. All construction comps. No, it still says, do we have any more power cells? Well, okay, let's get what we got up here, which ain't a lot. Okay, now let's Construction comps. Alright, so we need 63 power cells. Let's get 12 of these in production. For whatever these are going to need. Let's check out that build queue. Nothing. We got literally nothing out of that. Alright, production queue. Let's clean this thing up just a little bit. Yeah, it's always interesting you don't need cells for the solar panels. Well, I mean, they're supposed to be a basic thing you build. Yeah, but you also don't need them for the wind turbine. No, but you do need them for, there's no iron in the solar panel. How about that? This isn't all 12. No, it's not. It's just 8 of them. Yeah, that means, where are we on an iron? We need 25,000 iron. That is messed up. That is seriously messed up. 25,000 iron. Alright, so let's do some quick ciphering here. How many trips are we going to have to take? A lot. Stop counting and give you a headache. It is a little depressing. Yeah, does this need to be done? No, but it does, makes it easier to look at the queue. Because, you know, at least this way we know we're making some progress. When it's just this huge, never-ending list. So we can't make all this. No, we should be able to. We got moves around. Wow. Yeah. All right, get in the rover. You got food and water? Yeah. You also have some components you should be putting up on those. You have some construction comps. Yeah, get them over here. Look at that, a finished battery. Who would have thought? Okay. See if we can get even a first panel finished up here. Nope, because it needs construction comps. You ready to tear that thing down? Not until we have a couple going on the other side. I mean, we're on full power, but you know, something might happen, and we got to go somewhere, and we don't come back for 3, real-time days, and the base is going because of lack of power. So we're definitely not doing that. I think if I just get 1 or 2 solar panels finished up here, we can't finish them because of construction comps. Yeah, I know. A lot of stuff we can't finish without construction comps. Like everything that needs construction comps. Well, that is the price we're paying. What do we keep making? Oh, the solar cells. Yeah. For the solar panels. It is tempting, boy, isn't it, to tear that thing down. I mean, we got 20 steel plates, that's all. Alright, well, it's going to have to survive or fail. Whichever happens first. It's raining again. Can you build your turret controller? Ooh. Let's try that. Camera. And controller. Well, we could at least start it. Did we not make a thing for weapons? I thought we did. Number 5. No, that's Pipeworks. That's visual. 6. LCDs. Doors. I guess we didn't. And camera. Camera it is. Okay. Number 2. Always make sure I got room to walk around things. There's our solar controller. And we need one more block up here to mount the camera on. How much steel we got? None. You gotta take those with you, aren't you? I'm really tempted. Well, it's all gone already. You used it for something else. Ugh. Okay, well, we gotta wait for the weather to clear up. Because I'm certainly not gonna be able to make that trip in this weather. Server maintenance and turn back off, block off. Okay, well, that's gonna take... I mean, that's an easy maintenance run. And we've been here for 2 hours. That strong unknown signal's way too far away. And we're definitely going to need daylight to go out there to that security outpost. Because that is directly in line with the where is that iron boulder? Iron deposit. Over this way. Yeah, we're going to need daylight to go out there to that. How much iron are we going to get from this? Well, here's what we're going to get. We're going to get this marker disappearing from our view. Because once this iron's gone, even if it's the littlest amount, it won't show up on the screen anymore as a deposit. So even if we only get, so far we got nothing. Yeah, but where is it? Yeah, this is how meteor storms suck. Because you come out here looking for riches, and what you find is a hole with this trace amount that when you do any drilling at all, you get nothing. We've definitely gotten more out of the meteors on when it's been the additional resources that we've added to the game. But the in-game resources we definitely have not gotten. I mean, 318 iron, it's still iron. Does it still say iron? Not here. All right, here's another iron. Is it going to take us back to the same deposit? There's two of them over here now. Okay, so where is this iron? It's around here somewhere. Good luck finding it. Keep hunting and pecking. It'll show up somewhere or you'll run out of battery. And we didn't get any more. Did we see it anywhere? No. And the signal doesn't show up anymore. Alright, and there was a third iron back this way. Over. Keep going. Here. There it is. I mean, at least this one we saw some iron. It's not a huge amount, but we saw something. There is a lot of little iron deposits around here. Do we see the signal anymore? It still says there's some more iron here. Yeah, meteors are... I think they're great because you never know when they're going to tear stuff up. Rarely. I mean, they're just not. You know, they're meant to be, they're just an unfinished aspect of the game, but they, even unfinished, they can still provide some entertainment. How much we got now? So, I mean, hey, that's not a bad. We're going to do way more at the iron mine. Especially given the time we're investing in this. Yeah, but we can't drive out to the iron mine because the weather's bad. Did we see the deposit? Does it still say iron? Yes, it does. Well, as long as it keeps saying iron on the screen from the detector, we're going to keep trying to mine it. You know, the thing is, you know, trying to mine for these trace resource amounts, it really does explain to you that it helps you understand that there's a lot, you need a lot of resources in this game. You know, you cannot just, I mean, we've gotten some more. Throw that ice out. I mean, we're in an Arctic region, we don't need, we can get ice all over. Two more irons. They're almost full. Head back to the base. We don't want to be out here and miss maintenance. Yeah, if we'd have gotten one of those finished, I would have said let's tear the other one down for resources. Okay. We got a maintenance window, so we're going to use that as a reason to take a break. We will come back later. Later will be iron runs. There's just we're back to iron runs again. Nothing else we can do about it. We've burned up all our resources. And this is a good chapter stopping point if we make another speed up video. So thanks for joining. Be sure to click the like, subscribe buttons.